Hello, and welcome to Dolphin's Dive, the weekly strategically minded Handelabra stream hosted by Logic Dolphin. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against those goals are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra Games on Twitch or Handelabra on X, YouTube, or Twitter. Oh man, I can't. I've stopped saying that because I can't say X. So let's just pass on that. Handelabra products include Sentinels of the Multiverse, Sentinels of Earth Prime, Bot of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, One Deck Galaxy, Aeon's End, Spirit Island, and Horizons of Spirit Island. All available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices with the exception of One Deck Galaxy, which is in early access on Steam, and One Deck Dungeon, which is also available on Switch. And you can find more information on those games at handelabra.com. Hello, Nizu! Welcome! We are here to play some Sentinels. I almost just increased the volume to a ridiculous volume level in my ear. Yeah, it is the start of the month, well, 7th of the month, but it is the first week in Dolphin's Dive, and so we'll be playing the OblivAeon match. If you haven't been here in the past week, by the way, I made the announcement that I will not be taking part in Spirit Island Sundays for at least the rest of this year, as I have a very busy semester in front of me, and so I am opting down to just one stream a week, and therefore this is it. So you might have more Spirit Island content on here as the result. But not this week, because it's OblivAeon week. And I don't think I've played this game since my last OblivAeon match. There are a lot of Handelabra products I love to play, and I only have one stream a week. Maybe I should stream more. Alright, my usual OblivAeon fare, I do a random until I get 4 heroes. And I just play on standard because I'm too afraid to play the higher difficulties. I mean, some weeks, well, not even some weeks. Like, if it weren't for the past 4 months, I would say I'm really good at OblivAeon, but I lost 3 months in a row and I felt really bad. Last month, however, was a really easy win, so arguably I'm good, but, you know, I don't know. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do Ultimate, or rather Advanced, because Advanced also means the Scions are advanced. I don't want to do it. I mean, I guess you could technically do piecemeal if you want, but I'm not doing it. I'm doing random until I get 4 heroes. Hopefully we get some Earth Prime stuff. We do. Is this the variant? No. Yes, variant. I think it is variant, actually. Pseudo Grew Infiltrator. Reveal the top card of one deck, replace it or discard it, draw a card. We also have Lifeline, Stuntman, and Luminaire. This is heroic, or not heroic, action hero Stuntman. We also have Silver Gulch, Freedom Tower, Megalopolis, Time Cataclysm, and Madame Medemire's Fantastical Festival of Conundrums and Curiosities. So, that's it. Let's fight. Have an Earth Prime deck, which is more than we've had, like, I think the past 2 months, because Randomizer doesn't like me, I guess. There will be no more heroes, no more villains, no more. You are mistaken. You will not win. All right, so the top objective is the Digital Age, which is interesting. Sometimes better as an objective than as a reward. But who knows? Let's see. We have Boar the Unstable. We also have Sanction. We have Damage. Ow! Just waiting for all this stuff to finish in order to see where we're at. Second battle zone. Targets deal themselves damage. Actually, not bad. Well, Except for, of course, OblivAeon is in the battle zone over there with the Aeon Men, but... Alright, so the Effusion of Pain. At the end of OblivAeon's turn, move OblivAeon to the other battle zone. Each target there deals itself 2 infernal damage. If 4 hero targets are dealt damage this way, flip this card. So kind of hard to control. We can try to hope that he moves to our battle zone, but historically, OblivAeon moves battle zones a lot. If he does flip at the end of the OblivAeon's turn, at the start of OblivAeon's turn, incapacitate all heroes here. If at least one hero is incapacitated this way, remove this card from the game. Yeah, good luck getting a perfect game with this shield. I assume that you can't do something cheesy like incapacitate a sentinel and then use Brother Sacrifice. So like technically use incapped one, but I think it only counts if like the entire Sentinels team is incapped for this to work, because it's not like I don't know. Alright, so Boar also exists. Increased damage dealt by Boar by the number of tokens on this card, but the first time he's dealt damage each turn, put a token on this card. At the end of his turn, put a token on his card. And then this card deals each hero target in the play area with the most wards 1 fire damage, plus the number of tokens on the card. And if he flips, destroy all environment cards, then this card deals each target X energy damage and X fire damage, or X equals the number of tokens on this card. Kind of blowing up an environment, sort of, but not really. Cool. Also have Sanction. Whenever the Cyan trash is shuffled into the Cyan deck, flip this card. Whenever an objective is moved to a hero play area or flipped, discard the top card of the Cyan deck. When this card is destroyed, each player move up the 2 cards from the trash to the hand. At the end of the villain turn, discard top card. Text. But basically, yeah, damage. Deals the hero target with the lowest HP 302 damage. Sanction on this side is pretty innocuous. This side, I guess, a little more, but it's... X energy damage or X equals the number of cards in the hero's trash could be really big. There are certainly worse Cyans out there. Void Soul. Alright, so we have Pseudo, who I have not really played that much. One shot. Take the top 2 cards of the villain deck. Villain in a trash. Put 1 on top and 1 on the bottom of the villain deck. So this can be OblivAeon's deck. It could be the Scion deck if there is a Scion in this battle zone. It could be the Aeon Men if there's an Aeon Man in this battle zone. And also OblivAeon, I think, needs to be in this battle zone to be able to be targetable. So it's kind of a visionary card. Suggestion. But you can only do the top 2 cards, so. We also have Mind Over Matter, ongoing limited, reduce psychic damage dealt to hero targets by 1. Each time a hero target deals damage, they may change the type of that damage to psychic. Interesting. Preserve self-image, 1 shot. Reveal the cards from the top of your deck until 3 shapes are revealed. Put them into your hand. Discard the other cards revealed this way. Shuffle your trash into your deck. Either draw 1 card or play 1 card. And another one of those. This not only... I mean, discard the other cards. Not only you shuffle them back in, except that you do, but you shuffle your trash into your deck, which is really interesting. And we have a bunch of shapes, which do various things. When this card enters play, Pseudo deals each non-hero target 1 projectile damage, then destroy each shape other than this one. Each time Pseudo is dealt damage by a non-hero target, he deals that target 2 melee damage. Slobbering Arms. When this card enters play, Pseudo deals 1 target 3 melee damage. At the end of your turn, Pseudo deals 1 target 3 melee damage. So damage. Reveal the top 2 cards of one deck, discard 1 of them and put the other on top of the deck, then destroy each shape, blah blah blah. Immune to damage dealt by environment targets. Discard a card. Each time a villain card would enter play, Pseudo may deal himself 5 psychic damage. If he's dealt damage this way, discard that card instead. When this card enters play, Pseudo regains 3 HP, then destroy each shape other than this one, reduce damage up to Pseudo by 1. Discard the top card of one deck, and then destroy each shape out of this one. The first time Pseudo will be dealt damage each turn, you redirect the damage to another hero target. If you do, increase the next damage dealt by Pseudo by 1. Okay, lots of shapes. Psychic damage, and then whenever a hero deals damage, they may change the type of the damage to psychic. And also reduce psychic damage dealt here. So there's not really psychic damage going around, but since we can change our self-damage to psychic, that does mean, like, we have less self-damage on Lifeline, which is cool. Cool. I also like self-damage on Stuntman cards sometimes. Yeah, I don't think he hits himself per se, but I think there are cards that say a villain deals damage. It's interesting now. So I think Mind Over Matter is okay. We could also look for a shape to kind of get an idea. I guess we could look for a shape and then play Mind Over Matter. I guess that's better. In any case, do we want to be here or there? If we're here, we're just going to deal with Boar. If we're there, we could take out the Aeon Men, which we have 2 Aeon Vassals that if they're destroyed by OblivAeon, we add Devastation tokens. Otherwise, they just deal small energy damage. An Aeon Locust, which if destroyed by OblivAeon, plays an OblivAeon card, but otherwise pretty innocuous other than it could play more Aeon Men. But yeah, I mean, like, on this side of OblivAeon page 1, you don't really want to deal with the Scions. You just want to live with them while you work on the objective front. That said, you don't have equipments, do you? You're just shapy. Well, okay. So move it and take on the objective that you can't claim, but you can use it to play extra cards. So there's nothing wrong with that. Next on the docket is Great Fortune, which can lead to Lucky Break. I like. Let's look for shapes. So the 3 shapes that were revealed, good luck figuring out what those were, I guess. There's no UI for that, which is interesting. Insubstantial Transmutation. Oh, I didn't see this one. When this card enters play, draw a card. Pseudo is immune to melee and projectile damage. Interesting. And then we also have Risky Impersonation, which we've seen before. Every time a villain card would enter play, deal psychic damage to discard that card instead. Eventually, pretty good. Or even just always pretty good, just a very big sacrifice. If we had more sustain than just... Sorry, I have a really annoying hangnail. I'm trying to clip it. This is my life now, hangnails. Like, it's always good for stopping plays, but there are, of course, a million plays happening across many decks. But the fact that we don't really have, like, sustain right now just means this is eventually going to kill Pseudo, but it would stop, like, OblivAeon from playing bad cards. Do we get to know what that villain card is before it enters play? I don't know. Discard the card instead. There's also immunity to melee and projectile. How much of that is actually happening? You know, we have energy there, fire there, energy and fire there. So not so much just yet. We could do this again. Although if I play both of these right now, since this first one's still in play, if I play the second one, both will be in my trash. How many of those do you even have in your deck? You only have 1 more, so I think I want to hold off on that just so I can retrieve them more easily. Like, get this from my deck, trash into my deck more easily. Let's just go with the Mind Over Matter, I guess. Reveal the top card of one deck, replace it or discard it, draw 1 card. It doesn't help with this because we're going to draw the card before the end of the turn anyway. And with Lifeline, we're also going to draw the card before the end of the turn, but in any case, this shuffles your deck before you can draw it. So it's ultimately like... you can control the Scion deck a little bit, I guess. Or look at a hero deck. We could discard a Luminary card to get more stuff in the trash, and that seems okay. But I feel like we probably should analyze what's going on the Scion deck. Never reveal OblivAeon because you could accidentally play a card. Cyan deck top card is Aeon Assault. Not a bad one, because we're not going to be in that battle zone. So you can stay there. I draw Thickened Build and Thickened Build. And the top card of my deck is Grew Battle Shifter. I may discard a card to put the revealed card into play, otherwise discard this card. At the start of your turn, you may play a shape. Power until the end of this turn, increase damage dealt by pseudo by 1. You may play a shape. Which... I don't really... I mean, the shapes entering play do things. Although I feel like the increased damage dealt by pseudo by 1 is a little weird from what I've been seeing, because it's not like it's that much damage. We don't even have damage dealing shapes here. Let's discard one of those insubstantial transmutations. We get shapes back pretty easily with Preserved Self-Image, since we're gonna play it next turn anyway. Alright, moves to the battle zone, take on Great Fortune. The next one on the docket is Nations in Ruins. At the end of your turn, if there are more hero targets in this battle zone than non-hero targets in the other battle zone. That is going to be the case because there's only one non-hero target in battle zone 1, and we'll have 3 hero targets in battle zone 2. Maybe even 4. So base power is draw a card. One player may draw a card, which could even be Lifeline himself. Or we can build this up a little bit, although we're not going to have cards under there. This one is interesting because you can use this to move cards from your trash back to your hand very easily. Well, not easily, but slowly over time. Put the top card of 1 trash into play. Oh, but you discard things first, right? Not really good with OblivAeon, though. Right? The main issue is generally the Abyss Stares back. If this card is ever revealed or discarded, put it into play. So good freaking luck. This does wipe out a bunch of Aeon Men. I can reduce the self-damage a little bit. And I can play a card after that, so I will. And I don't think the rest really matters, but let's not hit choose for me just yet. Interesting, we can also change the psychic damage for all damage instances, which is interesting. We could also do Orphic Repository right now, then. Put that out there. And draw. And probably just Lifeline again, because pseudo, I mean, we're gonna get more cards anyway. I think drawing pseudo seems to be that hard right now. Increase damage by Lifeline by 2. Alright, deck composition. We really need statistics on the screen. How many ongoings? How many one-shots? How many limiteds? I'm sure that's on the docket down the road once other more important things are done, such as One Deck Galaxy and Jagged Earth. Let's see, 1, 2, 4, 6, 9. 9 ongoings? That's not really that many ongoings, huh? One shots. 3, 6, 8, 11, 13, 16, 18, 21. 21 out of 33 is pretty good. Just shy of 67%. The other one would be like equipment, which there's not really that many. There's 2. Can't even. Oh, we do have an equipment in my hand. You can also try for limited, but that's just a subset of ongoing. So 3. We don't even have limited. So it's going to be one shot. So if you successfully play Harrow, we can kill the Aeon Men. Otherwise, we might accidentally discard a bad OblivAeon card. So I select Harrow. Top card is Harrow. Harrow! So I could Since I have like two instances of these, I can do damage to Sanction twice. Not really a priority, but it is Nemesis damage. So I accept. Which means that we do get... I will assert dominance. We do get Great Fortune, so Lucky Break is here, and the top card of my deck is a one-shot. So we can all play one-shots. And we're getting a random equipment on left line, and Pseudo could do the shape thing, actually. Could do the preserved self-image again. Why not? Could do bait and switch instead, but no, there's not really cards in decks right now. Preserved self-image. Again, we have no idea what shapes we drew from that. That UI is kind of bad. If we have a damage dealing one, Clobbering Arms. Need it right now. Perfect Disguise. No, I mean the environment targets we don't really care about. This is Freedom Tower. There are no environment targets. Risky Impersonation, but kind of want the damage reduction one. So let's do Thickened Build. Gives me hit points, and it reduces damage to a Pseudo. Lifeline, you could do Leyline Shift, but that will discard OblivAeon cards, so I don't want to. Enclave's Tech gives me Nordidian Self-Axe. Nordidian Self-Axe, Lifeline deals one target 2 melee damage and 1 fire damage. If that damage destroys the target, Lifeline deals each villain target 1 infernal damage. Okay. I will move. I will take. And the next objective is the last wager. Meager winnings! Participation trophy! Woo! Okay. So the start of your next turn, increase damage dealt by Stuntman by 1. You may play a card. So what if you have a hidden mine? Well, there's not really anything to hidden mine right now. Whenever Stuntman is dealt damage by a non-hero target, he may deal the target 1 projectile damage, increased by 1. That's pretty good. Steal the scene into No Time to Bleed. Because if we need to destroy an ongoing card, Steal the Scene does something. Moving targets. I want to play the top card of both environment decks. Yes. Silver Gulch gives us Temporal Event. Putting a portal card into play. Time Portal, yep. Sustain the portal. Which we don't care about. I guess actually Luminary would be fine to discard for that, honestly, even if it has no effect, really. I mean, it does discard an environment card, but yeah. Mihiro Legato is here. Go ahead, beat up on Stinson. Or not Stinson. It's on Sanction, sorry. I was looking at this environment card. Dr. Stinson's Secondary Lab. At the end of the environment turn, reveal the top card of each hero deck and either discard it or replace it. Okay. Alright, move and then take. And actually, Triple Cross we can use to destroy Steal the Scene. We don't need it right now. This is... We could destroy it so that we could destroy a bunch of Aeon Men. And also have, like, self-damage, but we don't need it. Easton Victory... Brilliant Inventor... Repair Nanites... Yeah, go after the lowest. Yes, you do. Let's throw out Repair Nanites so that Sanction hits that instead of us. We don't need this right now. Yeah, and we are going to discard top 2 cards, so it could discard a device, but let's just do this. Nope, didn't discard a device. Easton Victory drawn. We discarded Bared Blade and considered the price of victory. Okay. So at the end of your turn, if you play, we discard a card that a player discarded, may draw 1 card if 2 or more one-shots are drawn. I want us to draw, yes. So we may all discard. I am inclined to discard shapes. That's how it seems to be shaping up. Oh! I'll get rid of this because I don't think I can really play it. Hidden Mine is a bit scary, honestly. Let's discard Hasten Victory. I don't know. We drew a one-shot. We drew a one-shot. Success. Ongoing device. Okay. Meager winnings! Also, I forgot to see, the next one is create contraption. At the end of your turn, each player may discard any number of cards. Whenever an equipment card is discarded, add 1 token to this card. When there are 5 tokens on this card, flip this card. No devices need to regain hit points. Explosives wagon! And that sustain the portal is hitting harder now. Oh, when I looked at the top card of the Scion deck, I forgot that, like, Sanction discards those cards, so none of that mattered. Ah. Okay, well, now we have Void Soul, who is one of my favorite Scions. Mission Control. Before I read that, so Faultless. At the start of this villain turn, each hero target deals itself 1 psychic damage. -1. If this card will be dealt an even amount of damage, reduce it by 1. At the end of this villain turn, this card deals each hero target in the play area with the most rewards 3 radiant damage and 1 infernal damage. Also notice that OblivAeon has moved to Battle Zone 1, which means that he is going to move to Battle Zone 2, and we'll deal ourselves 2 infernal damage. So yay, we flipped the shield. At least until Scion 2 destroys it, or Battle Zone 2. Mission Control. At the end of the environment turn, reveal the top card of each hero deck in turn order. If the revealed card is a one-shot or a limited card already in play, discard that card. Otherwise, put the revealed card into play. Huh. We have a synergy here. At the end of the environment turn, reveal the top card of each hero deck. Either discard or replace it. Then, if it is a one-shot or a limited card already in play, discard it anyway. Then, otherwise, put the reveal card in play. So, we have synergy here. We're going to get lots of plays. So, it needs to be a one-shot or a limited card. Well, sorry. It should not be a one-shot. It should not be a limited card that is already in play. That's what I'm getting from this. So, this is not limited. Or, it is limited, but it's not already in play. So, we can get rid of Thickened Build, which I don't really want to do. But this does draw a card when this enters play. So, that's probably fine. So, you can take that. Lifeline, you have a one-shot, so you're going to discard that with Mission Control anyway, so we're discarding it now. Stuntman, one-shot, discard. Luminary, one-shot, discard. Mission Control plays Insubstantial Transmutation as expected. And we have one-shot. Stuntman plays Lumbuscod. Luminary discards. Elemental Pandemonium. Well, that's just mean. That's a lot of damage. None of which is psychic. I don't seem to be able to stop it. I can destroy Lumbuscod to deal 5 damage or use a power. It's not gonna stop the damage because we don't have, like, the card. That card. Pseudo's taking damage because we destroyed the thing I wanted. Lifeline's taking too much damage. Lifeline's probably going to die now because we also are losing our device that was going to be the target of Sanction. But we can retaliate. 4 damage. Boosted by Nemesis, base power, and Mejor Legado. Oh man. I do not want to destroy this card. Man, 3 of our heroes were Nemesis to Sanction 2. That's really bad. Bye, lifeline. And I hit random. Random has given me Capitan, or Commodora. The base Commodora. Lucky break does help getting her set up quickly, though. And the Sanction just got her health rinsed from retaliation damage. We did do like 12 damage. But you only regained 3. If I stay here, OblivAeon moves here, and then we do the self-damage thing, that's fine. Because that does flip the shield, which gives us progress. Add a devastation take. Hey, look, this is the card that would have been played if we discarded it at every point. Deal each target 3 energy damage. Well, so much for that. Oh no, it's fine. This is Battle Zone 1. Never mind. You're adding a bunch of devastation tokens, though. I suppose I shouldn't have hit choose for me because the explosive wagon is getting destroyed by this. But we did order this correctly, which is pretty nifty. Order here doesn't matter because Boar's not blowing up just yet. OblivAeon plays Aeonmen. Which, oh yeah, this isn't my battle zone, so I could destroy this. I'm gonna say no. At least until the 3rd one. So, yeah, I don't actually have a one-shot that deals damage. At best, I could just destroy an Aeon then. Each target there deals itself 2 infernal damage. There's, yeah. That's not gonna do bad things. So let's leave that in play. Unless I'm getting destroyed, but I don't think this destroys us because this is self-damage. And we reduce the psychic damage by 1. Except stun mana is actually super big down damage. Okay, drawn deadly attention. So this is a bit scary. At the start of OblivAeon's turn, incapacitate all heroes here. If at least one hero is incapacitated this way, remove this card from the game. We can guarantee this shield's removal by putting at least one hero in both battle zones. But we might not want to do that because that means I don't know. We could also try to avoid it by putting all heroes in the other battle zone. But then OblivAeon's just gonna move battle zones anyway, so I don't know. I don't know. We do have Boar over here that's going to blow up, which will almost kill Faultless, but not actually. It's 4 and 4 damage, which isn't even that much. Plus, this is page 1, so Boar's destruction does result in a different Scion, so it's not like it's even worth taking out Boar. Although Boar is going to do 1,000,000 damage anyway. Maybe it's better. We're definitely moving. We still have Digital Age, which is impossible for you to get. There's no active objectives anyway, though. So we could swap it for Create Contraption. Which gives us, what, the hairdryer? And it's one that eventually funds, because whenever an equipment card is discarded, add tokens. You don't have to ever do the manual discard for it. And we do have equipment heroes. Well, not Luminary and not Pseudo. I think this objective's fine. The reward is fine. Helps clear Aeonmen. I think I'm gonna leave this one out for Pseudo though. just because it helps him do stuff, I guess. Like, he can play extra cards. So let's not shuffle, let's not swap. And I kind of want to go back to this thickened build for general protection. What do I have going on here? We have the thing that plays the top part of my deck anyway. This is the start of my turn, so I can play a shape right away. And then I can use a power to also play a shape, so I can just shape. Search the villain deck for one card. Shuffle the rest of the villain deck and then put that card on the top or bottom of the villain deck. Wow, that's actually a really strong card. This is like, I guess, the single card that makes pseudo really good. Unfortunately, I can't target OblivAeon with it this turn because, well, I am not in that battle zone. So, anyway, I'm playing a shape here if I want. If I play Barbed Spines, that kills Boar. And then pseudo takes damage. It's what? Fire and energy, so not reduced. I kind of want to do the reduction first and then play a shape that does something. Because the damage happens before other shapes are destroyed. So I think it's fine to... yeah, so let's do this. Gives me hit points. Take the top two cards of the villain trash, one on top, one on the bottom. If we're all going to be in this battle zone, that means that we can, like, put silent cards back on top. This will be battle zone 1, though. Nicer to put cards on top of the sign deck when you're in battle zone 2, because you could just put a damage card on top and it won't hit you. But yeah, so damage, bad. Damage, bad. Move OblivAeon to this battle zone, bad. Damage, bad. Destroy environment cards, move Aeonman to the other battle zone, and then move OblivAeon to the other battle zone. It's not actually that bad. We already lost the explosives wagon, although there's another one. There's 2 explosives wagons, right? Okay. Damage. Damage. Destroy 1 non-target environment card, sign with low state. Okay, so damage and discard. Play Aeonman. Damage. Damage. Doesn't really seem too good still. I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway. Top 2 cards of the villain deck. Why am I even think? Why was I looking through the entire deck when I can only do the top 2 cards? And then I don't really want to play it because I don't want those cards. I lost the mint. Oh no. I could do shape shifting more. Keep shifting shapes. Just keep shifting shapes. Second build helping. Ion replacement is Nixius. So whenever this card deals damage to a hero, regain HP equal to the amount of damage dealt at the end of this villain turn. This card deals to 2 hero targets with the lowest HP, 2 melee, and 2 infernal damage each. Okay. Not psychic, right? No. And I can play a different shape. Although pseudo combating Nixius is interesting. Wish I still had the damage reduction. I know I played it just to kind of get the hit points and then do it, but I don't have it now. And that makes me upset. Is this melee projectile? It's melee infernal? Okay. I'll do that one then. I get another risky impersonation. I draw perfect disguise. Top card of my deck is clobbering arms. Do I want that in play? I mean, I do have the +1 still, right? I can get Faultless down by a lot, which I like Hero Faultless. I'm not sure if it's worth doing it on page 1 still, though. I want to kind of want to do it when we're on page 2. So I think I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna leave my shape in play. It's fine. No to that. Or, sorry, yes to that. My bad. Yes to that. Let's regain our lucky break. Let's shuffle a hero deck, which we can get preserved self-image back. We draw Flintlock and Cutlass. We reveal an equipment. Pseudo has no equipments. Ubadora has the Brig Teleporter or the Paradoha Figurehead. And then we're also playing something else. It was the Temporal Rigging. At the end of your turn, a hero may use a power. We have power usage happening over here if we want it. Playing a shape if we so want. Oh, we could play that anyway. I'll put out the Brig Teleporter, I suppose. It is irreducible. I like that. And then let's look at... I could actually just look at the top card of my deck, discard it, and then draw the card there. Discard that, and then I draw... Oh my god, preserve self-image! No way! Okay, move. Might as well take. Let's not destroy. Although you're probably gonna die. You're so dead. Well, I guess this could hit Commodora. And then Nixius is going after Stuntman and Pseudo. Okay, yeah, they both so dead. Okay, fair enough. Well, then I Kukiku increase a lot of damage. Move the targets. And then damage. And then Stuntman discards because he's dying. And I don't want to discard for that. That was a very ineffective discard, but whatever. Next up, to Hope for the Dawn. Move cards from my play area to my hand. If I move 2 powers, I get Devastating Aurora. I do want to destroy this because I'm dying. Yay! Okay, well, I said I wanted to wait, but I decided I didn't want to wait after all. Aeon Master is here. And then I can also do this. Aha! We've been expecting you. I guess I use this power to use Dramatic Cliffhanger. And hit points. Is there any chance that Stuntman survives at this point? Probably not. Even after all we did, probably not. It's just 1 hero target regains 1 hit point. Going to select Pseudo because I am very confident that Pseudo will survive. Narrator, I am not confident at all that he will survive. But I will survive. Okay, this has power on it. I'm gonna play it and then hope to get another one that has power on it. Yay! I can get return bigger winnings to my hand. I guess Faultless gives us hit points, but that's not even enough to save them. Oops. Let's return these to get the Devastating Aurora so that we have it. I don't care about Maker winnings. And then you have it. Silver Gulch plays Lost in the Past. I will destroy the dramatic cliffhanger. I will draw a card. I can reduce my damage by 1. Yay. And we'll use a power because that's going to play a card anyway, right? Yeah. Scions, we have HP. And then the Death of Stuntman. Oh no, because Stylish Armor is actually reducing it. Oh, okay. Okay, it's also Psychic, which is really good. Moving target is dead though. I guess order mattered. Order mattered. Let's do this. Alright. Order mattered because the other one says use a power. But now I have +4 damage! Each player discards a card. Discard equipments, I guess. You don't have equipments. These are not the Doomsdays that you normally like to see anyway. And then each hero may use a power. I would love for Stuntman to use a power, but he has no more powers. Is there a way to get Stuntman to play a card somehow randomly, though? I dare to say that is not the case. I will hit choose for me. I don't know the order matters. Shapes? Hitting Aeon Master is going to play an Aeon Man, though. I would like to not do that. Let's just draw cards, I guess. Reveal Scion deck because we don't want that to screw things up. Move 1 Scion from the other battle zone to this zone. That's fine. Let's not do this on Pseudo because you're going to reshuffle once you get around to playing Preserve Self-Image. Stuntman might die, might survive. It's still not clear, but he's probably dying still. We want to empty a card from Luminary's deck. Or trash, rather. So is it the figurehead? Do I even do it? I guess I have to do it. devices. And that was it. Okay. Stuntman survives. Stuntman dies. Well, at least we got to hit Nixius for 1 million before that happened. Of course, Nixius is still almost at max HP anyway. Aeon Thrall is here. Okay, last licks. Action Hero Stuntman is now replaced with Harpy. This is not the way the world is. This is Beast Harpy. Stay there, because OblivAeon's not changing battle zones. Entry point. Let's put this on Stinson's secondary lab, because mission control is a little more active. Certain finality. Oh my god, no way. We get to move an Aeon man or a Scion. Just gonna move Nixius, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the strategy is. I just know that if I move Aeon Master, he's gonna play an Aeon man. Alright, move OblivAeon to the hero battle zone with the most hero targets, which is battle zone 1. We already did the check here, so we're not gonna get incapped that way. Luminary died. Faultless died. Anthral's dead. Let's hit Anthrall first so that we can then hit Aeon Master. There's also a chance that Aeon Master plays something that moves OblivAeon, but not that. And Warrior is bad. We could choose to hit either Commodore or Harpy with that. I don't know who. This is a lot of damage. Harpy has no setup. Commodore has a setup, but kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. So it's 7 plus 1 plus 4. So this is 12. Plus 14 is 26. Yeah, it's lethal to whoever this hits. Unless we have it hit. Oh yeah, it's gonna be lethal. Like, no, what's gonna be lethal to whoever it hits. No matter how you order this. Also, Pseudo's dead. Oh, the psychic damage. This is reduced by 1 actually, so it is 7 and 6. Unless Pseudo dies, which means that it would be 7-7, and actually it's 6-5 to Pseudo, so Pseudo's barely dead still. Seven, 6 is 13. So technically, no, the Aeon Warrior's not killing whoever that hits. Still sucks though. Turns out I should not have gotten Faultless. Oh, I hit choose for me and I shouldn't have. Pseudo cannot die. Also order again because I was supposed to kill the Aeon man first. So we really don't have much to show for us right now. Like we haven't even gotten the objectives that are really good yet, so. I guess technically, Lucky Break is a really good one. 12 devastation, 13 devastation. So an environment is blowing up too. Okay. We have Freedom 6 Wraith. Yep. Ink caps. We haven't really looked at those. Discard a top card of up to 3 decks. One hero uses 1 power now. Destroy 1 environment card. We have 1 player may draw a card. 1 player may play a card. 1 hero character card regains 2 HP. If they're at their maximum HP, they may use a power. As well as 1 hero may draw, or 1 player may draw a card. 1 hero may use a power. 1 hero target may deal 1 environment target 2 melee damage. An environment target dealt damage this way deals each non-environment target 1 melee damage. And also play a card, discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards, destroy a hero ongoing card to destroy up to 2 ongoing cards. That's where we're at. Battlezone 2 is a pretty hot target. We do have a devastating Aurora that is gonna like just wipe up the Ant-Man that's over there. 3 and 3, yeah. Except for the 1, but that's fine. It does kill all the environment cards too, which isn't that bad because there's a +1 damage there. I do have to ask the question, do we flip OblivAeon? Because we're gonna blow up an environment right now because of 14 devastation tokens, but if we do this, I mean, it will add a devastation token, or 2, or 4, which will put it at 15, but also countdown moves down by 1. When the OblivAeon shield card is removed from the game, remove X devastation tokens equal to the countdown. So it'd be 2 tokens removed, and then the environment still blows up anyway. But at the same time, this isn't a bad time to blow up the environment because, like, whoever gets incapped in Battlezone 1 doesn't survive to get blown up by the environment destruction. So, like, Master is not really that good to experience an environment blow up, but worse things. So it seems like we want to put someone in Battlezone 1, hopefully someone that survives. But like Commodore is not surviving even in Battlezone 2. I mean, the Ant-Man that gets played by Aeon Master is the problem. These all deal damage, with the exception of the Aeon Locust, and there's only... Oh, sorry, that's in the trash. But yeah, there's 3 Aeon Locusts. But when it enters play, it's gonna play a card, play a different Aeon Man anyway. And we don't have a means of saving. I guess you can regain 2 hit points and maybe then survive the Aeon Man. Means you're not getting an objective if you do that, which is annoying. There's 21 objective cards. We're pretty bad at this right now. 12 cards are shuffled into decks. Well, all these heroes are fresh, so we have like no trashes right now, so we can't even get this one. Chronoist is plays or damage, which will be a pretty nice one. You have nothing anyway. You have no objective, or no reward. Anyway, I think this decision like might as well stay here, right? It's the next one that matters more. So yeah, Luminary gets replaced with Rogue Agent Knife. And if you go to Battlezone 2, you could be benefited somehow by Wraith. Although each player may discard any number of cards, so we could like discard 1,000,000 cards to just get that, but seems like a waste. I'm gonna throw Commodore to Battle Zone 1. And then the other heroes to Battle Zone 2. And we'll see if that works. It's probably not. Anytime you try to coordinate things against OblivAeon, OblivAeon just blows you up. Next one up is the final champion. Pretty hard to achieve when there's 1,000,000 non-hero targets, but there it is. So we have smoke bombs. Smoke bombs could save us a little bit, I guess. Maybe. Maybe not. Probably not at all, actually. Just probably do stun bolt. Let's do stun bolt and smoke bombs. And hit Nixius with this. Because Nixius is terrible. He regains hit points when he deals damage, so let's try to reduce his damage. And discard 4/4, not good enough, let's not bother. You're gonna stay there to be sacrificed. There are more hero targets than non-hero targets. Do we actually have that right now in this battle zone? First battle zone, 3 hero targets, 2 non-hero targets. So actually, yeah, we do got this. We can't get this. Why? I don't know. Actually, the -4 is pretty good. Do we want the break teleporter and or the temporal rigging though? 1 irreducible damage is probably not worth. The extra power could be worth. 2 damage is not really that worth though. Don't have the sustain for that anyway. We destroy an ongoing card and an environment card or a target with 1 HP. Hey, that's me! That's me! So I guess not. I don't want to hit Aeon Master though. Like 2 and 2 damage. Plays an Aeon Man. Seems bad. We have no ongoing cards, no environment cards, and I'm the only target with 1 HP, so that would just kill myself. How about I just don't? I'm gonna skip. Lame, I know. Lucky Break reveals Concordant Helm. I mean, that gets equipments for my trash for some reason. Unlikely to be relevant. We could do Pardo have Figurehead and move that to Knife. Seems funny. Or sorry, I can't play it as a Knife. I moved it to Harpy. I was looking at the wrong one. Harpy can play Harpy Hex, sure. That's fine. And I don't want to hit Aeon Master. Cursor has been achieved. Move this to OblivAeon. Harpy. And equipment card or bottom card. I'd probably just do bottom card, but you're not surviving anyway. Hopefully. Alright, move to Battle Zone 2. Each player may discard and or destroy any number of the equipment cards or mechanical golems if 3 cards enter the trash this way in 1 turn. You get T-Rex Bot! I'll actually not destroy my equipment cards. I can discard them. That's fine. Mejor Legato I could wait on. You don't have equipments though. Ardo have Figurehead is not my equipment. So it'd have to be... You discard 3 cards. Okay. Guess that's okay. Eldritch Training, Mystical Outburst, Tenuous Focus. Maybe the Straw's equipments. I'm gonna do that. I flip the token so I can deal damage. Let's hit Aeon Warrior, so that will actually die to... Yeah, applied numerology, nice. That is not, those are not equipments though. Conjured Aura, if I could play it for free or discard it to flip an Avian. Which gives me more arcanes. If I play it, start my turn, deal up to 3 targets, 1 infernal damage, then if there are 3 more Avians, destroy this card. A lot of Avians, so it basically just destroy itself immediately. Unless I'm dealt damage, in which case I can flip tokens to control it. I'm gonna keep it. Doesn't really have a negative effect. And then I will deal damage. This damage shall go to Sanction because Nemesis. We draw Ancient Tome. That is an equipment. Harpy discards Ancient Tome. Knife has no equipments. And Wraith discards 2 equipments. We're gonna keep Utility Belt, I would say. We just need to move 3 to get T-Rex Bot. T-Rex Bot, Nom Sanction. I don't really know why I'm going after Sanction though, because that wasn't Nemesis. It doesn't really matter. Once OblivAeon is flipped, you can actually kill both these Scions, and that might be okay. You're staying there, and you actually need to regain Devastating Aurora. We do have Filter Heist here, which could get... It's actually a knife card. Infinity Cannon, but not just yet. Devastating Aurora. Devastating Aurora. Destroy the shits. Damage the shits. And move this to whoever can basically draw it fastest, I would say. Which could just be Harpy. And then reveal bottom card of a deck, play it or discard it. I would probably select Wraith, although it could accidentally destroy equipments. Knife, I guess, is a fine one too. Harpy could be dangerous. Let's do Knife. We get Amplify Combatant. Might as well play it. Nixios and Sanction are low. We can kill them once we're there. We can hit T-Rex Bot to do more damage. I'm gonna save the hit points. Prototype Servo Gauntlet. Servo Gauntlet plays Sustain the Portal. Discard to a discard. Nah. Hit Commodora first, so that cursor saves Commodora. I think I was going to use an incap there. I did on Commodora to hit 2 hit points, and then I didn't. That could be a bad thing. Damage. Alright, used up to -4, which is not really good. Aeon Locust plays Aeon Locust, plays... Well, I guess technically the second Aeon Locust doesn't play. Aeon Vassal kills Commodora. Fantastic. Thank you, Cursor, for being used up for a bad thing. I got greedy with Cursor. Alright, well, this is random, and it's just a hero to die. Sorry, Tachyon. No, Tachyon! You're a sacrificial lamb! The start of the Iron turn. Each player may draw a card. Damage. And then this redirects by smoke bombs, so T-Rex Bot isn't actually hit by this. And then T-Rex Bot isn't actually hit by that. And then T-Rex Bot isn't actually hit by this. And we've successfully negated that damage, but Harpy still takes 2. But hey, you flip a token, which then results in damage. Oh, I should have done Nemesis damage. Oh well. Alright, we are successfully incapacitating Tachyon, which means that we do get rid of the shield. Yay! Alright, card draw. And then this happens, but then he blows up an environment anyway. He's playing Ant-Man. Then he's gonna blow up the Ant-Man. So replace it with Megalopolis. Alright. Let's destroy the Aeon Vassals last. Destroy Aeon Thralls first. Well, sorry. Hit Aeon Master last. Well, Aeon Thralls last, yeah. I think I said... No, Aeon Locust, sorry. Sorry. I said the wrong thing and then I couldn't remember what I was trying to say, so I kept reaching for bad names. No, Aeon Locust is definitely last, because we definitely want to hit Aeon Master. It does play an Ant-Man. There's another Aeon Locust, so that's a million card plays. Until he changes battle zones, and then it's just bad. Because he's gonna move over and destroy things. Abyss Stairs back, which plays Abyss Stairs back, which plays Global Devastation, which hits each target. You don't have the plus damage anymore, so it's not as hard hitting, but still sucks. Do we have smoke? We do have smoke bombs for this. So Harpy and TRX bot tied for lowest. So redirect. I'm fine doing this. But now we don't have any more reductions. And then this Aeon Locust plays Temporal Fractures. And then this Aeon Locust plays Abyss Stairs back, which plays Absorb Energy. Well, and then he moves. All right, I was gonna say he's gonna add more devastation tokens because he's gonna try to hit heroes that aren't there, but actually this is pretty good. This kills Sanction. So we are moving 2 cards from our trash to our hand. Okay. It does kind of suck for setting up for time and time again, but I'm gonna do it anyway because we're taking a lot of damage. We need to kind of get the ball rolling here. We have T-Rex bot and yeah, so do the redirect. Minimize this damage, please. Now we have a tie. Everyone is tied for lowest. So we're going to have... Okay, so as long as someone is dealt damage... So as long as a hero is dealt damage, rather. Okay. So let's not do the Nemesis damage. Hit T-Rex bot. So we don't want T-Rex bot to go off twice. Because that we don't want Nixius to get replaced right away. So let's not have TRX Bot be hit with this one. I want to hit Harpy right away because Nemesis damage is going to make her lowest. This bounces over to Knife. And then this bounces over to Harpy. You are no longer tied for lowest. And then the replacement hero is Heroic Luminary. Luminary's return. And you can go to Battle Zone 2. Alright. 10 devastation tokens, but we're going to kill Nixius, which is going to not just remove one for removing a sign, but also remove 4. Maybe things aren't as bad as we might think. Just stay there. We definitely don't have enough cards for this, although we could still discard a lot of cards for it, as it turns out. Swap. Swap to get the Infinity Cannon. Yeah. This is probably Incap time. There are no environment cards. Discard the top card of up to 3 decks is actually, ooh, that helps with this tremendously. Ooh, Luminary for sure. I don't know what that pop-up said. Oh, it's just discard the top card. It has to discard the top 3 cards of 3 decks. Oh well. It doesn't help as tremendously as I thought it would, but it is discards, and it does put things in trashes for us. I accept these terms and conditions. Let's not do Wraith. Oh, that was... Oh. 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 Hello, Iron Moose. What news? No news? No news is good news? Let's not discard Devastating Aurora. I like that card. I actually like that card. Okay. So, Impromptu Invention. We draw Infrared Eyepiece. Not so good in OblivAeon mode, although it does control the Cyan deck if we so desire. We already have Smoke Bombs in play. We have Utility Belts. We could do double Stun Bolt on OblivAeon. Maybe that keeps us alive. Nixius is dying to something at some point, right? I don't need to worry about the damage that's gonna happen eventually, right? Right? Right, guys? Okay, so we could discard a million cards. Currently have 5 cards in trashes, so we just need 7 more. So let's discard the HP recovery card that I never play, even though, like, I mean, this would be the time to play it. It's okay. We also have the thing that cares about equipment discards, or was that, like, destroyed? It was probably destroyed. Yeah, we have, like, no active objectives, so. Is this the one that cares about equipment discards? No. Okay. Let's also have Luminary discard a bunch. Although we're going to shuffle these cards into the deck anyway, so it's not really super helpful. Let's do everything but Brilliant Inventor. Okay, so we have 7 for... Well, all right, so we have enough. Skip. And then choose for me. All right, Chronoist is here. You and one other player may play a card. If neither of you do, deal 1 target 3 and 3. So we can play Impromptu Invention. And someone else can play something. Floyd Numerology. Although, do we actually have powers that... I guess we could make Arcane Blast deal 3 damage if we so want. Probably not worth it, but I'm doing it. Oh! Oh! Let's reduce environment damage. Oh, I can just throat jab, but I don't really want to throat jab OblivAeon because then he adds 4 devastation tokens. Applied numerology could boost the hairdryer. We have the hairdryer. We did have that as an objective at one point, but I guess the hero died. There it is. Your hero could deal up to 3 targets 6 damage or 2 targets 7 damage. Yeah, it could. Actually, I could. It could do that. I don't want to throat jab OblivAeon, and I'm just going to assume that we have some spare damage for Nixius, so I don't want to throat jab Nixius either. So what's the play then? We do have this, or sorry, this, right? This area return deal damage. Yeah, so that does kill Nixius. We don't, yeah, we don't care. Let's throw this to Harpy to get applied numerology in play. Luminary could regain Lucky Break and or Cursor. We also have a lot of incaps because we kind of killed a lot of heroes. Select a player. They may play an extra card during the next play phase. Select a player. They may draw an extra card during their next draw phase. Put the top card of a hero is trashed into their player's hand. Versus one player may play a card, one hero may use a power, reveal the bottom card of a deck, and may discard it or put it into play. Yeah, we definitely want Lucky Break back. Stay there, regain, Lucky Break, play the break, deal a damage. Okay. Top card of my deck is a one-shot. We can all play one-shots. So Brilliant Inventor for sure. Throat jab, don't want. Arcane Explosion, pretty bad right now. Eldritch Training. Flips an Avian, but yeah. Are we doing this right? Yeah, so we have this. Yeah. We want more arcanes, right? Mystical Outburst. We do have Harpy Hex. It is Nemesis damage. OblivAeon is perhaps. It is perhaps reasonable to flip the Avian and then Mystical Outburst later. Tenuous Focus. No. All right. And then Knife has damage, and discard. Oh, at least this could discard a Scion card instead of an OblivAeon card, but yeah, damage is not really good right now. So don't play that one. Play that one. Put any devices revealed into play. Discard the other cards. We're getting 2 Repair Nanites and a Disposable Defender. Harpy is Eldritch Training. So hit you. And then we don't want to destroy those. We draw a card. We may use a power. I will deal 1 target 3 infernal damage. I am now Young Legacy myself. Also, this does kill Nixius, by the way. So that's cool. Well, let's do Wrecking Uppercut while I can, then. Discard Slam deck. And then Nemesis damage. Heal Nixius. Remove 5 tokens. You may play the top card of your deck. Do you want to play the top card? That question seems really weird. Shouldn't say the top card of your deck. You want to play the top card. Destroy up to 3 non-character card devices and or ongoing cards. You may draw a card for each card destroyed this way. I mean, I want my devices probably, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Luminary is at max HP. We don't really need the repair nanites. Just put cards in the trash, I guess, is also a benefit. And let's keep the disposable defender. Let's not destroy the harpy cards. We get dangerous vision and triple cross. Okay. Stay here. So we have Mejor Legado, which is a damage increase, which is good considering we're going to flip tokens. So I guess I might as well do that. Damage. And then not damage. We could hit T-Rex spot. I'm not. This also affects T-Rex spots as damage too. I will do 2 damage. Sorry. I will do 3 damage, which is now 5 damage. Harpy is now my final weapon. My true power. Stay there. So your reward was meager winnings. Okay, so we take on the objective. Play a card, discard 2 cards to draw 2 cards, destroy a hero ongoing card to destroy up to 2 ongoing cards. I guess we could have Harpy play Mystical Outburst right now. So that will flip 4 arcanes, but Harpy Hex triggers each time, and we have Nemesis damage as well as Mejor Legado boost, so it's 4 times 3, which is 12. And then we actually do the damage on this card. So you deal 1 target 4 damage, increased by 2, which is 6. So half the damage is actually, or sorry, it's 1/3 of the damage is actually coming from the card itself, and the other 2/3 from Harpy Hex and Mejor Legado. It's 18 damage, which is a lot, sort of, but we could do better, right? Let's increase my melee damage. I don't want to play Harpy cards, but let's not. Let's just do damage. For the greater good. Reveal the top 3 cards for your deck. If you reveal 3 different keywords, discard and flip. If not, shuffle back into your deck. We revealed... Man, wish I saw what those revealed cards were. Didn't we just have an update to make the UI for reveal space to be a thing? Seems rude. Plummeting monorail. Aeon Master has moved to our battle zone. What? Disposable. Did you see what happened? You tried to hit Luminary, which redirected to Disposable Defender. Disposable Defender was like, hey, I'm the lowest HP target. Let's redirect to the highest HP target, which happened to be Luminary. It apparently has to be coded for all the cards. Oh, okay. Fair enough. This is the public build, but I guess I could file that bug. Have the Infinity Cannon. Built her heist. So, for this to work, hit this button, new conversation. Built her heist. Did not show what the 3 revealed cards were in the new reveal card UI. It showed it in a pop-up message. I was told to report this to you guys. Miley. Okay. Let's see if these articles help. My title card went under a villain card when I didn't expect it. No. 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 Again, Disposable Defender, thank you. Move OblivAeon to the battle zone of the most hero targets, deals each target 2 and 2, but you've been smoke bombed, or sorry, stun bolted twice. Which is rather interesting. You are gonna hit Luminary, but it redirects this anyway. Hits Harpy, which is a tad unfortunate. Don't think the order matters. T-Rex spies get hit? No. The only ones that are going to get hit are the ones that are Nemesis. But this redirects Disposable Defender, which is 0, and this, you're not the lowest. And the lowest is not taking damage. So yeah. I may flip a token. Do I want to flip the token? Because I wanted to play this at some point. But I could also not. You could also deal... Ooh, X targets 1, 1, and 1 based on the number of arcanes. But I do have 2 +1s against OblivAeon, so it's 3, 3, and 3. Which is almost as much damage as Mystical Outburst. Then I deal myself damage for each arcane, or for each avian. Boosted by Mejor Legato, reduced by applied numerology. Interesting. Is this each time or first time? First time. I mean, I don't have to. Ooh, Fox Care would be nice. I'll do it so I can just retaliate. It's fine. 3 damage. 3 retaliatory damage. Pretty good. And then this is 4, and this is we are gonna smoke bombs a lot. Luminary redirects the Disposable Defender, which redirects to Luminary anyway. I love that so much. I would like it to not hit Luminary though, but I can't stop that because Luminary is highest. So basically every time there's a smoke bomb, it's going to redirect to Luminary, who's going to redirect it to Disposable Defender. And then smoke bomb goes off again, or does it only go off once? It only goes off once. I think even if it's a different lowest HP target, since it went off once, you can't do this like indefinite trick. Let's hit you. Yes. I mean, we could say no to that. Actually, if I do click Disposable Defender, then Disposable Defender does take 1 damage, so it has to be Harpy next. Yeah, now Disposable Defender is the lowest. And then everyone else takes their stated damage, except -2 still. Let's hit Aeon Vessel first in case T-Rex Bot accidentally kills it. Well, I guess also I should hit Aeon Master. I don't want T-Rex Bot to accidentally reduce an HP of an Aeon Man low enough that OblivAeon kills it, is what I mean. I don't think that's going to happen, but better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, you only have 1 +1, so it's not that much damage. Empyrean in Battle Zone 1, but we don't care about Battle Zone 1 until we get too many Devastation tokens. But we're just gonna whittle down Baron Blade, I suppose. Not Baron Blade, OblivAeon. Stay there. Whenever you cause another player to play a card, use a power, draw a card, add a token to this card. We do get one off of Chronoist. Is there anyone else that is easier to do this with? Luminary, I don't think does. Harpy doesn't. Harpy's very internal focused. Knife puts cards into play, but that doesn't actually count. Otherwise, we're doing discard cards, use a power, destroy an environment card, so I guess we're taking this. I would like to get it. Actually, wait. Wait, where's the... Don't we have Lucky Break? Did Lucky Break die and get shuffled somehow? Oh, Lucky Break's there. Oh. Ah, okay, okay. So Luminary, okay. I don't know why I didn't see. Luminary would be easier to get this with then. Because that's 3 tokens per turn at max. Let's not give that to Wraith. Unless you have an active objective, in which case you could actually trade for it, but you don't. So we're not shuffling, so we're using it in cap. So discard power environment. So it's gonna be power. Power on Harpy is 5 damage. Power on Luminary is 2 damage. Power on Knife is hard draw and 5 damage. Power on Wraith would just be 1 damage. It's gonna be on Knife. Get battlefield experience. Still don't want a throat jab. Throat jab on page 3 is better. So let's do the reduce by 2 again. Worked pretty well. Grappling hook. And you and one other player may play a card. If neither of you do, 3 and 3. If I had Cursor, it'd be increased by 1. But we don't have that yet. So 4 and 4, or can we flip? Just flips an Arcane and then flips an Avian. I want to flip the Avian back though. Draw, move, device, play? Yeah. Do we have something for Triple Cross so we could just kill the Aeon Man that way? One target deals itself 2 psychic damage, but it can be reduced by applied numerology. I don't know. Oh, this could also be like OblivAeon hits. I don't know what I was thinking here. This could be OblivAeon hits itself. Could be Aeon Master hits itself. I mean, obviously OblivAeon hitting itself is 0. Aeon Master hitting itself does play an Aeon Man though, which comes after destroying 3 targets, so it's bad. Destroy 1 hero non-character card. This could also just be a device. There's not really many worries there. want this avian flipped. The avian flipped. Damage Harpy and you can flip it. You know, she's only a 5. I also don't want a grappling hook. Is it just better to do 3 and 3? It's probably just better to do 3 and 3. Okay. Stay there. Take. Let's do this. Regression turret. Repair nanites. Do another regret. Okay, actually that's a pretty good one. And hit OblivAeon with that. If I hit Aeon Master, it plays an Aeon Man. I could kill Aeon Vassal since we didn't play the thing that was probably going to kill Aeon Vassal, so let's do that way then. Might as well just finish this off. Not finish off, finish off the power. Backlash generator is drawn, and we have Device Doomsday. Yeah, that's freaking fantastic. So no charges to orchestrate the void this turn. Whoops. First time any device is dealt damage by a non-hero target or repair nanites. I'll do repair nanites. And heal the disposable defender. I don't know. Damage dealt to Luminary redirects the disposable defender, which is stun, which is lowest HP, so it is like redirected to Luminary anyway. I don't know, it's weird. No to that. Take. Yeah, Shattering Blow has shown up. Shattering Blow has indeed showed up. I think I play Lash of the Elements, which means I'm gonna hit Aeon Master, so I might as well do this. Okay. Oh my god, Shattering Blow, OblivAeon Shard. Oh my god! And I can hit one other thing. I could hit T-Rex bot. Probably not. Yes. And then I can flip the avian! Aura. Definitely could have killed Aeon Master this round, but I'm gonna focus fire on OblivAeon. Nature's Compulsion at this point is rather slow. I mean, I might as well just take it instead of shuffling. I don't know, the ink caps are worth it either. It's play a bit, I guess. Card play. It's not bad. But I'm not gonna do it. Actually, do I have enough damage to kill Aeon Master this round? Actually, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna kill Aeon Master so that I have no Scion turn. That is probably worth. I just have a ping damage to kill Aeon Master, so not too hard to find that here. You can just do Amplify Combatant. Incidental Outburst. Applied Numerology, what? Goes off for each hero target. Yeah, so we could do that one. But Amplify Combatant is melee, and we do have a boost to melee. So let's do that one. Also Nemesis, but yeah. And then not the rest. And then Infinity Cannon. And I could move to Battle Zone 1. Although Empyrean probably kills me. Actually, Empyrean's front side is rather tame. May discard a card or destroy one of their non-character cards. If neither is done, damage is dealt. But we also have the Plummeting Monorail, actually. Which hits itself because Hard Knife is at 6. Okay. Okay. Damage to the villain target with the highest HP is destroyed once the villain forces a player to discard a card, which is going to happen like right now. Damage. Have to destroy one of your cards. Keep the Infinity Cannon. And then discard so you don't die. Probably not playing for the greater good at 3 hit points, huh? And the police backup is gone as well. Battle Zone 2, Freedom Tower plays Training Simulator, moving a villain target from the villain trash into play. Interesting. Does that work if there are no, like... Because there's no... Like, the only trash I can see is OblivAeon, so I don't know. You could see the Aeon Man trash if there were Aeon Men, but... Did not seem like there were any. We played Impending Doom, which... I guess it's actually pretty scary, because once we do kill OblivAeon, he moves to that battle zone, and then, yeah, that's bad. Damage, which is 1, which is 0 after smoke bombs. Whoever's at 4 doesn't take the damage. And even, like, it also bypasses the Luminary thing. Okay, so that's pretty nifty. So no one takes damage this round. Well, actually, no. Luminary redirects the disposable defender, redirects the Luminary who does take the 1. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Luminary does take the 1. But the rest don't. And that's actually fine for Luminary to take 1 because that means that we don't add 4 devastation tokens. And I'm okay with that. And I'm not okay with that. Actually, no. Others take 1. Okay, whatever. T-Rock Spot takes 1. Void Soul has replaced Aeon Master. You know, the best Scion of all time, because you can have him destroy your lowest HP hero target, which is great, I guess. So we don't really want to win objectives, I guess. Well, I mean, we're gonna probably just trigger Harpy to kill OblivAeon this round or something. I don't know. Throw Jab Void Soul, I guess. This card deals each hero target with most area 3 infernal damage each. On the front side, he's pretty nice. The hero target with the lowest HP deals each non-villain target 2 psychic, because that's a lot better. I guess I was saving Throw Jab for OblivAeon, actually, so let's not do that, because that seems pretty dumb. And Locust, and Locust, and Locust, and Locust, and Locust, and Locust, and Thrall, and Thrall, and Thrall, and Thrall, and Thrall, and Vassal, and Vassal, and Vassal, and Vassal, and Vassal, and Warrior, and Warrior, and Warrior are in the Aeon Mendex trash. Oh, that is a really informative tooltip. Thank you for that. Okay. It is true, though. It is true. And that does mean it is seeing Aeon deck. Aeon trash. Interesting. Yeah, so let's just destroy that. I guess I should be concerned about OblivAeon flipping. I'm gonna hold off on a sec on the Throat Jab. I could play it now. The only issue is that like it doesn't seem like it's super beneficial because I really want it to be in play on Harpy's play phase. So that when OblivAeon plays a card, it doesn't hurt Harpy. But by destroying OblivAeon, he moves to the other battle zone, so Harpy doesn't actually get the benefits of, like, I don't know if the benefit is the right word, but it doesn't have to deal with OblivAeon's play phase. So I kind of want to save that then. So I played Trust Fund, or I could play nothing. I could also not use the OblivAeon Shard, but I mean, like, I guess the whole Harpy redirecting with whatchamacallit, smoke bombs is really powerful. T-Rex bot is probably not going to survive. Mayhor Legado is probably not going to survive, but Harpy survives because of smoke bombs, unless someone like Void Soul gets in the way. Alright, let's do Trust Fund then. Do you have any reason to care about discards right now? Another Throat Jab, nice. Orchestrate the Void doesn't care about discards. You don't have an active objective. Nature's Compulsion doesn't care about discards, so just discard your to your heart's content. Not that one in this game, probably. Probably never using that one either. Luminary or Harpy? I'm probably not going to be able to play Arcane Explosion, like, ever. I mean, Mystical Outburst with the OblivAeon Shard probably just one-shots OblivAeon, so I'm not really worried about that. So I'm just going to play cards that probably set me up better. I mean, can I play Arcane Explosion right now? Lips and Arcane. I guess I hit myself with the Avian, which then means I can flip the Avian back. And then I don't deal that much damage to each target. I get the +1 off of Mayhor Legato. Applied Numerology reduces it to 0 to the other heroes. Except for maybe I want T-Rex bot to go off. So I guess this is a fine time for Arcane Explosion then. I'm just going to assume OblivAeon is killed by the thing. So I'm gonna like throw damages to Void Soul. TBH. And then this is each target equal to the number of avians. So this will reduce after Harpy takes the damage. So then once Harpy takes the damage, apply numerology to reduce that. Flip the avian. And then this is 0 to the rest except for Luminary, but it redirects. Maybe. No. Wait. No, yeah, it does redirect. It doesn't show up on that. However, Disposable Defender did take damage this turn, so it's not getting benefited. You can take it. Hidden Tower, Ironclad Maintenance Bay, entry point. Fantastic. The Ironclad Maintenance Bay at the end of the environment turn, put the top card of each trash pile under its associated deck. Interesting. Stay there. And we have an active objective. We could just take and use Cursor this round. Cursor's really good with devices anyway. Don't want to hit anyone else unless it somehow redirects to a villain, which I don't see that effect in play. Get you another regression turret. I revealed one shot. Each player may draw a card. Each hero target regains 1 HP. Discard the top card of your deck. Interesting. So we can all play one shots. We want to play as many one shots as we can. So I'm just going to go ahead and do Throat Jab since we do have an extra one then. Presumably we win the game pretty quickly at this point. Voss is not in place. We don't even have like Voss to deal with. Luminary. Yeah, these are the void tokens. I've been hoping for these to trigger the voids. We're getting 2 tokens. This is the only way we're getting tokens is off of Lucky Break, and we didn't get it last round because we revealed a device. A Doomsday device, that is. Which was pretty bad. Oh, consider the price of victory also? Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. Each player may draw. Okay, it's 2 tokens. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is like the worst Doomsday. The worst Doomsday. I could just destroy it. Then not destroy any targets, but just do that. I don't know. I don't know. I could do. Okay, I'll destroy this Doomsday. For the Doomsday that's actually good. The Explosive Reconstructor. And then Harpy. I don't want to play that one just yet. I can play this. I flip an Arcane, I deal damage. I draw a card. Draw 2 cards, rather. I reveal Devastating Aurora. Because I want to flip the token. mean, I guess Devastator Roar actually does more damage than flipping the token with the thing would. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna have +6 damage coming up. I am at 4 tokens. I need 5, right? Yeah, I need 5. I'm close. You know, I played so much one deck dungeon that I was looking at the 4 and I'm like, oh man, there's 4 influence. That means there's 2 cards underneath this, which means that I need to consider this for deck reshuffling shenanigans. Maybe I should use a fleet to reduce the tokens. Oh boy. Played too much one deck Galaxy, I suppose. Hit points for devices. It's only disposable defender. Just to luminary. How about that one? Okay. Stay here. Sure. We'll damage. OblivAeon shard is not active yet because it's later in the thing. Discard a card to activate the shard. Harpy Hex is already in play. Card is now active. The Mystical Outburst. I'm flipping 4 tokens, which is dealing 36 damage to OblivAeon. Maybe this doesn't actually one-shot OblivAeon. What happens when Void Soul destroyed this hero target regains 3 HP? Okay, I'm just gonna kill Void Soul real quick, if that's okay. Okay, I don't need to do 3 damage there, because presumably I have 3 damage there. Okay. I guess we still have, like, Mihor Legato and T-Rex bot still, so not super worried. Directed Strike. Alright, we killed OblivAeon. You want to move Demand of the Gods to another play area. I mean, we can actually throw it over there. So yes. You can stack these on top of things, and you can actually then get multiple active objectives in one play area. Simple trick. Alright, can you destroy Impending Doom? Okay, you can. Although we have to destroy... Actually, no, we can't. We have to destroy Hero Ongoing card. This is... Well... I mean, if there's no one in this battle zone, it doesn't actually do anything. It does move the countdown down by 1. We probably don't care. Probably win the game before that. Presumably. This card destroys itself, at least. It's not a permanent effect. It deals... There's a weird interaction with that card. Okay. I can see that if this were to destroy an Aeon Locust that plays an OblivAeon card that moves OblivAeon to a different battle zone. Yeah. He deals the 99 damage in the other battle zone. I think there was an update that changed this behavior, because I remember that if he destroyed an environment and in the middle of destroying, like dealing 20 irreducible damage, he killed an Aeon Locust and moved to the other battle zone, he would stop dealing the damage. But I think with the update for Earth Prime support, that was retconned. so that he does keep dealing damage. Maybe it was supposed to be that way and it was a long-lasting bug. I do think it wasn't always that way, because I remember, like, not being worried about environment destruction in a different battle zone before, and now I'm super worried, and I think that's part of why I've lost the game. IRC is still up in the air. Okay, fair enough. He's still up in the air. Should he deal damage or not? Well, there is no Aeon Locust at least, so I'm not worried about that one. So we'll just have him deal the 99.99 and move the countdown one. It's fine. Like, page 3 is the fastest page if you're set up, and I think we're set up fairly well. I definitely don't want to be in Battle Zone 1, like even with Nature's Compulsion, because like I don't want to do my active turn here and then use Nature's Compulsion to move away, because OblivAeon does his end of turn play before Nature's Compulsion, so I'm definitely moving away. Okay. I guess in this, if I draw, oh, but I don't have a means of playing, so yeah, no. Okay. Citizen Storm. Citizen Storm. Does that destroy ongoing cards? Should I have considered Citizen Storm as my means of destroying it? Well, I can't have Citizen Storm and Nature's Compulsion, so that is a fool's errand. I can, however, trade for Orchestrate or Demand if I so wanted. This doesn't technically grant plays, right? This says whenever you cause another player to play a card, put it into play. That does not count. This is not Definitive Edition where they are the same thing. This is Enhanced Edition where they are different. I don't seem to be able to do either of those things. So I don't want to swap, don't want to trade Incap ability or regain. What's this? Meager winnings. Meager winnings! I'm technically the lowest HP, which means that Smoke Bombs doesn't work on Harpy, which is bad. I should take Meager winnings so that I can have Knife regain 1 HP. Well, actually, no, I can't even regain a hit point with that because that goes off at the start. Oh, well. Oh, well. Kill Void Soul. I can do that very easily. Play Meager Winnings. And then you have it. No. Plummeting monorail, providing support for OblivAeon. Hostage situation where Ambuscade believes that he is more important than the OblivAeon match. Move OblivAeon to this battle zone. He's already there. Okay, that is not Voss. That's all that really matters, is that it's not Voss. Progeny adds a token, doesn't deal damage because there's no heroes. Entry point, which plays Security Station. Cyan empty. OblivAeon token. The Abyss stirs back. Deal each target in the game damage. Well, you cannot deal damage in Battle Zone 1, right? Didn't we throw jab you? Or are you not Does that work because you changed battle source? No, he shouldn't deal this damage. I'm assuming he shouldn't be dealing this damage. I'm assuming. Alright, hit him, period. I mean, he's throat jabbed. He's throat jabbed. Oh, there's throat jab. Okay, never mind. Right? Yeah, throat jab recurs at the very end. Instead of saying throat jab prevents OblivAeon from dealing damage, which is really weird. Maybe this is the game asserting dominance? After all the times that I've asserted dominance, it's now the game asserting dominance on me? Throat jab. Throat jab. I guess I should do throat jab this turn or something. I don't know. I'm not holding tab down because I love these damage animations. In both battle zones, destroy 2 environment cards. Almost having 0 environment cards in play, although... Actually, we can set that up though, right? Oh no, I discarded or used the grappling hook. I could trade this objective and almost be able to achieve it. But then I can't use the sync cap. And I don't have a thing. Otherwise, we're pretty close. Alright. Anyway, we're playing throat jab on OblivAeon, right? So we're staying here. We're going to use throat jab. We want Citizen Storm? The answer might surprise you. No. No. Trade. Ooh. What if I trade? Then I could put Demand of the Gods and Luminaries play area. You could have 3 active objectives? Oh boy. Alright, OblivAeon cannot deal damage. That is the most important thing. And I'm still gonna stun bolt him. OblivAeon plays Disrupt Space-Time, which moves him to the other battle zone. Ooh. That is pretty awkward. Well, no one to hit, so I'm gonna play Impromptu Invention now. Did I draw Ongoing Destruction in the interim? I did not. Yeah. OblivAeon moved away. That is not good. That is not good at all. Can I flip avians so that I don't lose 100 aura? The answer might surprise you. The answer is no. That is pretty tragic. Luminary now has 3 objectives. Three objectives. Now it says swap out an objective and trade an objective. Doesn't say swap out blah, swap out blah, swap out blah, trade blah, trade blah, trade blah. Like the developers understood that this was a possibility. If I trade it for Nature's Compulsion, can I destroy the environment card just so we can get something? I'm really just killing time here. I'm just killing time. There's like nothing to do. I'm not gonna move to OblivAeon's play area. Except maybe Harpy could if Harpy wanted to, but not with these heroes. Not with these heroes. Doomsday. Oh good, we're all playing devices. Oh good, we're all playing devices. Fan-flippin-tastic. I suppose I could move to a different battle zone, although actually no, that'd be fine. Is there any other end of turns? Demand of the gods. Lol. Yeah, there's no reason to move battle zones. That's a fool's errand. And I'm just gonna leave it here because it's funny. This card deals 1 target, 1 melee damage, forcibly. So only if this is guaranteed victory would I do this, but we already used our mystical outburst and we need to flip our tokens back. I guess I could discard 5 cards with this, dealing 1 damage 1,000,000 times. 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 1 is 9, plus Nemesis is 10, times 5 is 50. That's 50 damage. Problem is, you're not dead, and you play a card, and you don't have third jab in that battle zone. So, no. Citizen Storm. Conjured Aura, it was nice knowing you. Actually, I guess it's better that it's destroyed because now I could play it over here. After OblivAeon Shards, it does get the damage boost. No? Oh, you're in a different... Wait. Oh, that check went off before Citizen Storm. Okay, well, that's fine. Guess we could just trade it. We could just trade it. Okay, fine. I have to deal damage? Yes. Can I deal 0 damage? I think so. I don't have damage boosts. But I can just hit cursor with this. Or really anyone in Cursor's battle zone. Word toward landscape! Yes! And then I can move you back to Luminary's play area. This card has shuffled around everywhere and has not actually gotten anywhere, but it's really cute. Luminary has 3 active objectives. So, you know. Police backup, asserting dominance, shooting OblivAeon. Look at this police thinking they're better than us. Damage, but none. You also got 2 tokens because there's no heroes, or not enough heroes. At the end of the environment turn, play the top card of the environment deck. Increase damage dealt by the target with the highest HP by 1, reduce the damage to the lowest HP by 1. No Scion. Alright, OblivAeon. Deal each target damage, add devastation tokens. Well, you're adding a lot, aren't you? Seems to be a mistake. What a blunder! 14 tokens? Forsooth! So... Stay. In cap. Power. Harpy. Apparently you only have base power despite all these cards. Damage increase. 19? Suit yourself. Oh, we don't have another throat jet, by the way. Oh. Oh. Hmm. That is actually a problem because Harpy's at 7. If Harpy were less than 5, that would be fine, but these guys are getting in the way. I mean, I guess that just means Harpy has to do it all on her own turn. And hope that no one else screws it up. Okay. Well, then I guess I go to the first battle zone. Yay! And I'll just take this, I guess. Suit yourself. Empyrean tries to retaliate, but fails. Also, hello, Nepak Rose. Oh, I could just do this on Empyrean again. Sure. I can... heal Empyrean, except not really. Because he flips anyway. Flipped Empyrean does what? At the end of this turn, discard deals each non-villain target 3 energy damage, then destroy X hero. Non-character, non-target cards where X equals the number of targets destroyed this turn. Fun. I'm just gonna make a computer. Intervene. Intervene. I clicked this and this opened up a link to the ARG event. You might remember this, I think this was like years ago. The ARG event was created by Peter C. Hayward, who was hired by Greater Than Games to create this event for the Villains of the Multiverse release. It is also available for the Twitter account Tim Coasting. I don't know what Twitter is though. And the Greater Than Games forum named Corncakes. Our thanks and credit goes to him. So Corncakes posted this thread about how Tim Coasting is listed 9 times as a playtester. Remember Tim Coasting? I remember Tim Coasting. It rearranges as "It's Coming," and it was a hint to OblivAeon. And this was one of the things about that, where playing 3 mega computers reveals this. Is this really big event that I didn't know existed until after the fact. I will take the damage, it's fine. Okay, we can... I guess I could Nature's Compulsion to move back to this battle zone and then have my end of turn actions here. Which just means these. Although I do get a power use at the end of my turn. If I destroyed 4 cards, then I can deal 9 damage. It's not that much. Okay, let's move. There's a chance that this goes off. There's a chance that... I mean, actually, I think we can get all 3 objectives on this turn. Achievement unlocked. Win 3 objectives in 1 turn. Actually, we can triple cross to destroy a bunch of things. Actually, no, yeah, that does do enough. That does destroy 4 cards. So it's going to be... I mean, I guess, well, if I'm getting all these objectives, I don't actually want to flip them. So... Alright, so draw, play, you gain 2 HP if you're max HP, use a power. Play, power, reveal bottom of deck, discard, put into play. Extra play during play phase, extra draw during draw phase, top card of a hero's trash into their hand. Actually, if I take that, then we just immediately get... Yeah, then you draw a card and orchestrate the void's done. Okay. Actually, I guess I could have also just done this and Orchestrate the Void is done. Oh well, let's do this. This is fun. Orchestrate the Void has been accomplished and flips. Now what? There's 11 cards in my discard. I will regression turret. Reduce your damage. Reduce your damage. And stop. All right. I was going to destroy 4 cards and then I didn't. I was going to use this card and then I didn't. I was like, hey, let's do that instead. It's fine. We can all play devices. Yay! We can play devices. Woo! Devices. And that played Saber Battle Drone. Or if you've watched The Office, the Sabre Battle Drone. Under Mifflin and Sabre. I'm at max HP. Awkward. I will move to the other battle zone. Ah, OblivAeon! I've also triggered Nature's Compulsion! I did not get Demand of the Gods. And no one else has an active objective right now, so I can combo that for whatever reason. I'll move it to knives, I guess. Sabre. Might as well destroy one of these. The Doomsday. No, not the Doomsday. Repair Nanites. All according to plan. Can I get a power? Oh, Cold War, right. Play device. Regression turret. And then I can get the orbital death laser. All according to plan. And then now we get the ooh. Alright. Alright. Virtuosos of the Void! Is this where we win the game? Welcome to Whose Turn Is It Anyway? On Luminary. I drew 2 directed strings. I was told that Harpy is a weak hero, by the way. Harpy sucks. Alright, GG. The sacrifices of heroes were not in vain, and the lost timelines will be remembered. You have defeated OblivAeon and saved the multiverse. 1 environment destroyed, 6 heroes incapacitated, 6 scions defeated. Actually, 6 scions? I didn't even notice we destroyed that many, which means that we were rather lucky to not see Voss. Because there were still Empyrean and Progeny in Battle Zone 1. So there were 2 other scions. So it was Voss and one other one. Darkmind, I think. That's the other one. We lost Silver Gulch because we got too many devastation tokens. The countdown never occurred though, so that was fine. We did lose a lot of heroes, but we were inevitably losing a hero because of the shield objective, where you have to incapacitate all heroes, and if at least one hero is incapacitated, to flip this objective, or shield, or whatever. Yeah, that was always happening. So yeah. But that was pretty fun. The first hour was pretty much a lot of, oh no, I got all my team got incapped and we don't have any strong objectives. Like, remember when I was like, oh, there's 21 objectives still in the deck and we have nothing good other than, I guess, Lucky Break. But once Harpy got the OblivAeon shard, that was definitely a game changer. We also tried to get Virtuosos of the Void on Luminary, but it took like 4 rounds to set up. And by the time we got it, I guess technically it's what gave us victory, but really it was any play from Harpy gives us victory. Well, not any play, but the right play. The arrow directed strike. I don't know if it would have worked in the previous turn, though, because we only had 6 devastation tokens yet, but then we had like 14 that round, so it definitely gave significant damage. In any case, this shows that Harpy is the best hero. I think it more shows that Harpy with damage boosts is really powerful. I think that a lot of people sleep on Harpy because they see that she does a lot of pings, and against any villain that has a damage reduction and you have no damage boosts of your own, that severely weakens Harpy. But I think it's very similar to Argent Adept, to, you know, bring us back to the Pycros here. Argent Adept's 30 damage combo, right? The reason it works so well is because 2 damage boosts to Argent Adept is significant when he's doing 10 instances of 1 damage. So if you give him 2 damage boosts, that 10 damage becomes 30 damage. But also if he has any damage reductions, then it severely hampens his 30 damage combo. Harpy is very similar. She does a lot of pings, but if you can increase the damage of her pings, it's great. And it's like, Chrono Ranger is great because he does a lot of pings and has a lot of innate pluses. Harpy is great with heroes that can provide those pluses for her, or in OblivAeon mode, you can get pluses in a variety of different ways. The easiest, of course, being the OblivAeon shard. But it's all good. We got those pluses, and we won in the end. But that is it for this week. We successfully defeated OblivAeon 2 months in a row after 3 straight losses, so I guess we're finally getting back on track. Be sure to check out the other streams we have on this channel. Every Friday at 4 p.m. is Luck of the Seamus with Seamus the Hug Monster. Every Sunday at 1 p.m. is Spirit Island Sundays with Seamus and hopefully Jeff Dugan. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. is Handelabra Live with John, and every Thursday at 7 p.m. is Dolphin Dive with yours truly. Handelabra products include Sentinels of the Multiverse, Sentinels of Earth Prime, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, One Deck Galaxy, Aeon's End, Spirit Island, and Horizons of Spirit Island, all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices, with the exceptions of One Deck Galaxy, which is in early access on Steam only, and One Deck Dungeon, which is also available on Switch. Find more information on those games at handelabra.com. But thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night.